When a snake eats food, its body grows rapidly. But every once in a while, the snake will bite off its own tail and set it aside. Then a giant hand descends from the sky to collect the snake's tail. They can do nothing about this situation, only repeating the process over and over again. One day, a male snake appeared on the ground. The two snakes looked at each other, felt a mutual affection, and began a happy life together. Before long, they had 3 eggs. When the giant hand came to collect tails again one day, the male snake, liking morality, offered their own child to the giant hand to keep his own tail. By the time the female snake discovered what had happened, it was too late. Only then did she realize the male snake had been using her from the start. To keep her 2 remaining children safe, the female snake had to eat more apples every day. With her careful care, the 2 baby snakes successfully hatched. Snake taught the 2 babies how to survive in this world. One day, the giant hand came to collect tails. It declared that with 3 snakes, only 1 tail was offered, and it was not satisfied, demanding more. Helpless, the female snake gave her own tail to the giant hand. As a warning, the giant hand pulled out the baby snake's fangs. The female snake began eating non-stop, for only this way could she ensure her 2 children's safety. Eventually, worn out from exhaustion, she died after eating an apple. After the female snake's passing, the 2 baby snakes took over her work. When the giant hand came to collect the offering, the tail they gave was too small. Helplessly, one of the baby snakes chose to sacrifice itself. As time passed, the surviving baby snake grew up. One day, it found a huge snake skeleton on a cliff. A snake elder shouted from above, "This is the truth. Snakes are free to eat fruit." There was never any need for a giant hand to collect their tails. But as snakes grew larger, the giant hand feared their power, afraid that giant pythons would replace it. So it began collecting their tails and pulling out their fangs to control them. After speaking, the elder sent snakes to make sharp fangs and distributed them to every snake present. Inspired by the elder, the snakes gained confidence and plotted to get rid of the giant hand. They continued offering tails to the giant hand as usual. When the giant hand came to collect the tails, the snakes jumped up and bit it while it was off guard. But with no venom in their fangs, they could not harm it at all. Angry, the giant hand slapped all the snakes on its hand to death. The young snake did not resist and survived. The souls of the dead snakes appeared beside the young snake. Their spirits gathered on its fangs, turning into venom within them. With the venom, the young snake waited for the giant hand to collect tails again. When it came, the young snake opened its fangs and bit the giant hand. The young snake successfully freed the snakes. They no longer had to offer their tails to the giant hand and could finally live happily together.